So hello and welcome back. This is just breaking me back into making these sort of vlogging videos. I've not done one for a while. So I've just caught the train out to Edale from Dronfield via Sheffield. We are now going to go up one of my favourite ascents up onto Kinder Scout. So let me get to the top of these stairs or steps. Oh, I seem to remember it. No, yeah, Grindsbrook Clough. It's one of my favourite ascents up onto the top. From there, I'm going to hang a right, walk. I think it's about 500 metres. Swing a left, head over to Blackden Brook because there's some waterfalls and little pools I want to explore. I've got my shorts. Got a new toy, so we'll send that up in the air for some follow me action. So yeah, I'm looking forward to this. I hope you are too. So it's easy to see why it's called Kinder Plateau. It's extremely flat on the top, so I've just come up Grindsbrook over there, headed over to Upper Tor, got the compass out, heading over towards Blackden Brook, so that looks pretty much spot on, just down there. Oh, I'm excited. So I've now followed Blackden Brook down. It's a pretty nice route actually, it's pretty steep in places. There are little areas just here where it gets a bit sketchy, so that might be like a 15-metre drop. So I'll head down there, head back up, get some nice drone footage. Might stick my head underneath that, cool down a bit, before heading back onto the top of Kinder, heading back over to the south side and making my way to Edale for a pint, I think. This rain has arrived earlier than I expected by about 2 hours, so that's good for those. But I don't really want to get stuck on the top of Kinder when it's pissing it down, so I'm going to hightail it back to the south side like I've said, and then just get myself down into the valley. Gorgeous round here. Yeah, back down into the valley, and then I know everything's somewhat tickety-boo, but I've enjoyed that little adventure today. I've never been this side of Kinder. I've always done the sort of touristy side. There's that large waterfall just coming down. But yeah, I've enjoyed it. We should get out more. So there's a slight change to my plan. I said I was going to go down a rather steep sort of path, similar to, I don't know if you can just see that cutting down there, very similar to that. I like my knees, so I'm not going to put them through that. So yeah, just walking around here, down to Ring Roger, just down there. I don't know if you can see, there's a path, just tapers off on that sort of spit of land, drops back down into Edale. Oh, there's some teepees down there. Yeah, that's the plan. The trains back to Sheffield and then to Dronfield are at a half hour, so 32 minutes past the hour. So let's hope. I know I've missed, it's 10 past 3, so there's no way I can get down there in that time. So I might just lay up at the pub like I've said, have a pint, and then make it to the pub for 32 minutes past. I really do live in such a gorgeous place of the country. So just up there is Grindsbrook Clough. So if you're familiar with this area, Edale, you'll know there's a long distance walk. It's about 21 miles, called Edale Skyline. So that takes in, because Edale sits in its own valley, it takes in sort of Great Ridge, Win Hill, the sort of Edale loop back. So the start point is Hope, really. I know you can start at Edale and head up, but it's just easy to start at Hope. That was the last time I was out here. I dropped my son off at school, shot out, parked up at Hope, Edale Skyline, did that in 4 hours 21. My cut-off was the top of Grindsbrook Clough, So if I'd not reached that point by a certain time, I knew I had to drop back down to make it back to school so I could pick Harrison up. I got to the top with 1 minute spare, so I was pushing it somewhat, really pushing it. And at that point I had a big decision to make, because I knew I had to keep that pace up, or a very, very fast pace. So I went for it, pushed myself. It was a pretty rank day as well. There was that sort of mist, and the cloud base was about there. So I did it all in cloud. The maximum I could see was about 15 meters. And I managed to get back to school with 10 minutes to spare. So I cut it very fine that day. But I'm quite proud of myself. But yeah, just look. Gorgeous. I haven't actually explained why Grindsbrook is one of my favourite routes. It's because if you look at that, you can put yourself anywhere. Looking at that, within the British Isles, it could be the sort of lowland Scotland. We know it's a Peak District. It could be the Brecon Beacons. It could be Snowdonia. It could be the Lake District. That's why I love it, because it's so close to home. But yeah, I can like put myself and picture that British Isles anywhere. So that concludes a rather successful little mini adventure for me. I just need to get myself back home. Now at Edale Station, heading towards Sheffield. I think I've got about 10 minutes to wait for the train. Thank you for watching.